Yeah, this is Patrick here at MasterTech Diesel Injection here in Boise, Idaho. Today, I want to go over some common sources of cross-contamination of common rail injectors. This particular demonstration is going to be with a 5.9 common rail. Um, what we see a lot is people will purchase injectors and just throw them in. Injectors, they don't last very long. They come back for a warranty evaluation, and we are able to identify that it is due to a cross-contamination problem. So we're going to go over some of these pitfalls so that you can make sure that you properly address these issues prior to installing fresh injectors in your truck. The first one I want to go over which is actually a very common source, is the gear pump on the Bosch CP3 injection pump. There is a belief that CP3 injection pumps are bulletproof, they don't fail, they don't have problems, and that is just not true. What we are discovering is most of these gear pumps, as soon as they get roughly about 150,000 miles plus on them, the gear pumps will fail and put aluminum into your fuel system. So this is a gear pump out of a common rail. And what happens is these gears will actually start to pull and grind against the back plate here. And it'll actually eat away at this part here. And all of that metal is going unfiltered into your injectors. We also see, you can actually see pitting and material missing from the gears themselves. And this is just standard wear. Almost every gear pump we tear apart looks like this, with between those and the back plate. And you can actually, oftentimes, will see erosion and pitting down inside the gear pump as well. This goes unfiltered the into the injectors, and it damages the valve set. And the valve set is where your high pressure ball and cap sit, and you will get erosion on that valve set, and then you'll have high return rates, high pilot injections, things like that. So the next thing I want to go over is the rail. The rail will accumulate dirt, it'll accumulate metal out of the gear pumps, um, and it will also cross-contaminate the injectors. A majority of technicians will just have the rail in the truck or outside of the truck. They'll put some brake clean down inside, and then they'll just take compressed air and blow out the holes. And at that point in time, they assume that that rail is now clean internally, and then they're not going to cross contaminate anything from that point forward. And I'm here to show you that that's just not the case. So we'll take these end caps off. I've already pre-loosened them just so that it wasn't so difficult to make this video. But look how dirty these end caps are from the inside. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a clean rag and I'm going to push this through, and you'll see how many contaminants come out of the inside of this rail. This is what's coming out of this rail. And I'm here to tell you that this is single-handedly probably the most common cause of cross-contamination that ruins fresh injectors. Doesn't matter what brand of injector you run, could be brand new, could be reman, doesn't matter. You don't address this issue, you will ruin your fresh set of injectors. Hopefully this helps. The solution to this problem is either you take the rail all the way apart and put it into a sonic washer. By sonic washing it, the sonic waves will kind of break down the dirt and debris inside there, and then rinse it to the bottom of the sonic tank. We will then dry them off. We'll put them in VCI bags to prevent any flash corrosion, because they will flash corrode if they sit out in the elements. And we keep them all bagged up and cleaned up. We cap them all off so that when you go to install it again, bolt in the rail and take one cap off at a time and put your fresh line on there. Take the next cap off, put a fresh line in there. That way you don't risk having even elements dropping down inside just by being exposed for that short period of time with all the caps off. The other solution is just to put a brand new rail in it. A brand new rail from Bosch. They come out to like 300 bucks, comes with a new pressure sensor, pressure relief valve, and you got a brand new rail, and you don't have to worry about cross contamination that way either. Hopefully this helps.